bum dryer. Oh God, I love the bum dryer. You know, can't get over it. Yes, and all the other things. I wouldn't get it for nothing, would I?
Be careful. Now we are recorded.
You don't have to, really.
Good morning, y'all.
Yeah,
Good
morning, David.
Good morning.
Morning,
Good
David.
morning,
Morning.
David.
Rise and shine.
Morning, Mr.
Wow.
David.
Hello.
How many hours did you sleep?
Can y'all hear my heater, or is that
Does your heater sing?
You're fine.
okay? Great, because it's like 0 degrees. Y'all's
You mean 0 Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit?
Oh no, oh, not that bad yet. 0 degrees Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit out there. So like, and last night when I went to sleep, it was too hot in here, so I switched it to just fan mode, you know, only fan, and
Hey.
I woke up cold as shit this morning. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna add 5 more minutes to my timer because I need 5 more minutes. And then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna add 10 more minutes to my timer because I need 10 more minutes. And then my alarm went off at 5 minutes. I was like, no, you asshole, you don't get to do that. And I added another 10 minutes. And then I checked my phone and everyone was like, are you okay?
Be careful, you David.
Kinda. But oh yeah, I'm gonna intro the mic.
Yeah, yes, that thing.
Welcome to David Habel's Bullshit Livefeed, y'all.
Yay!
Aye,
We're in the
Oh
morning.
God.
No tears, please. Goodness. Yeah, we got a great lineup of comedians here for you tonight, and myself. And we got some audience members. Like, it's gonna be lit, fam.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
How many people there?
Oh, we got
Oh, Jesus.
Is he here too?
like,
Yeah.
even though I know I look more like Da Vinci's boyfriend than the actual Jesus, I still take it personally when I hear people say Jesus. Like, I still think, well, they could be talking about me too. You know, the best thing about finding out that like I look like Da Vinci's boyfriend, which the Western concept of Jesus was based upon, is knowing that if I time traveled, I could go back in time and fuck Da Vinci.
Oh. You can fly.
Yeah, no, that the 16th ceiling might not get done. Honestly, if his boyfriend looked like me, I'm surprised there's not like beard hairs in his paint. Like, anyway,
What was the name of the boyfriend?
I don't know.
David.
Maybe it was Jesus.
David?
yeah. I am Leonardo da Vinci. This is my boyfriend, Davido Abelo.
Oh.
That's exactly what he said.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna start my timer. All right, I'm gonna start my set officially, so that I don't dissociate and come to 20 minutes later. It's like, oh yeah, I still got a mic to run. So for those who don't know, my life is completely unmanageable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
shit.
Wow.
Oh! Yay!
Ooh.
Too much cream.
Damn.
Oh, that's every man's fantasy.
Have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
No. Well, every man's fantasy is watching Jesus squirt cream into his beard.
Yeah.
That's how I thought came out. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Yeah.
We used to sing that song when I was in kindergarten.
I did too.
I had more game when I was in kindergarten, than I did for the next 20 years. At that time, I had a girl in each arm, and I don't know how I did it, but I was living in a foster family at that time, so I assume it has something to do with the fact that I kept stealing my foster brother's deodorant. I told him years later, and he's like, yeah, after you moved out, I found all these bottles of deodorant between the wall and your bed, and I wondered what happened there. But yeah, my mom did give me a can of whipped cream for Thanksgiving, and it was funny because obviously she doesn't know that people can get high off of whipped cream canisters. It's like, oh mom, I'm totally gonna use this just for the pumpkin pie and nothing else. It makes me want to get her a marijuana plant so that I can be like, hey mom, let me borrow your your hemp plant overnight, and I can harvest it, and I'm definitely going to use it to make hemp fabric. I mean, there's no way I'd use it for anything else. I mean, she's someone who still calls weed dope. So so she handed me that whipped cream can, and I was like fighting the urge to be like, are you sure? You know? We watch professional cycling in my family. People always say happiness comes in cycles. Pretty close to where I live, there's a government. That's arguable, but pretty close to where I live, there's a road called Government Farm Road. That got me excited because I've always wanted to see where governments are grown. Democratic daffodils, fascist fungi, oligarchy olives. Instead of Olive Garden's oligarchy garden. Sometimes I think about what Buddy Holly would have been like if he had been a millennial. He probably would have been into pegging. Peg me, Sue. Peg me, Sue. Pretty, 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 peg me, Sue. Oh, peg me. Please peg me, Sue. Why won't you peg me? Peg me, Sue. Sometimes I think about movies, and lately I was thinking about what if Back to the Future had suicide bombers instead of shooters? Murder McFly.
Oh no.
Anyways, as you saw earlier, my sex life is like a dentist office. Lots of drillings and fillings. Do we have any Red Hot Chili Peppers fans in here?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Under the Bridge was one of my favorite songs growing up, and it shows. That's a joke about me looking homeless. No, it's funny. With this facial hair, like I get two reactions depending on how people feel about it. If they like it, then they're like, oh yeah, that beard. And if they don't, then they like run to their car and shit. And like both have happened, and it's like, I guess that like I look pretty intense, but like one would think that if I was wearing a mask, like and hiding a chunk of the beard, like it wouldn't be so scary. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But speaking of not knowing, I do make electronic music.
Yay.
I'm a decade into it, and I really want to know what it'll be like when I'm like in my 80s and doing it. I'm hoping I'll have earned some extra letters by then. So instead of just EDM, I'll be a E-dementia producer. I know that's grim, and I won't need dementia to have memory problems. I already got them. You know, I'm going to talk about health food for a second. There's all these people who, oh. That's wonderful. They're not just some cables I could trip on and fall down. I could really trip on those. Okay, I'm going to tell this story about this dickwad I ran into in the cemetery. I was sitting in my car. I was just parked, and I was playing Pokemon Go. You know, like you do in cemeteries. And I saw this guy in his truck, and like, you know, I thought I was pretty off the road, you know. I thought I was giving him enough space. So like I went back to it. And like next thing I know, I got honk. And he screamed at me, "Are you gonna motherfucking move?" And and like it's this white guy in a truck, and I'm thinking, okay, man, you know, like act like a gangster in a cemetery, sure. Like, but if I saw someone like me who could either be like John Lennon, All for Peace, or like Charles Manson, Helter Skelter, I probably would not be screaming at him in a cemetery because it's very easy to hide any bodies.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, I'm gonna tell my Tennessee joke, and and we'll bring on our first comic of the evening morning. Sometimes I go outside here, and it's super foggy. It's like Silent Hillbilly. That's wonderful. That doesn't always work in front of an international audience. Like, depends on whether or not people know what hillbillies are. Anyways, thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna work politely, and I'm gonna bring on our first comic of the evening and switch off my heater before I fall asleep again.
Hey.